Thanks for doing this, Jim.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is exciting to sit down with you at this part of your journey. So, can you tell us why you started this journey with us at the practice?
I started it after learning from you
Mm-hmm.
more about what causes issues with, well, in this case, my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my things were grinding,
Mm-hmm.
and it took you a little while, but you did get me to the point where
Mm-hmm.
we tested to see if I had alignment issues with my jaw that might be causing the grinding, and we found out it did.
Right.
And then prior to uh, doing what amounts to quite a bit of dental work that I needed,
Mm-hmm.
you thought it was a good idea to align the jaw first.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was a good idea as well.
Yeah, it sort of made sense to you.
It did.
And I
Did make
think
sense.
when I ask you this next question, it sort of tees into that. How is this view of looking at things different than the traditional dental model?
Well, it kind of starts with meeting you for the first time, and
Mm-hmm.
and you do actually look at yourself as a healer rather than a
Mm-hmm.
dentist, and I thought that was great because I look at uh, my business and life in general in a holistic way, and I liked the idea that you
Mm-hmm.
approach dentistry in a holistic manner,
Mm-hmm.
taking into consideration more than just teeth.
Right.
And I thought that's the reason I actually started coming to you. So if I chose that reason to come to you, then um, I trust in your processes and
Mhm.
appreciate actually that you look at things beyond teeth.
Thank you. And it's obviously your open-mindedness that you are willing to embrace this root cause model. And I think at one point you told me of the similarities you felt with your own business, your construction business.
Yeah, in my construction business, I do primarily remodeling
Uh-huh.
of homes, and we find all kinds of issues
Mm-hmm.
that I think are symptoms, so
Right.
same as you find in I'm sure with teeth and in dentistry. And what is important to me is that we repair the cause before we repair the symptom,
Right.
so that the symptom doesn't happen again.
Right.
And with my business too, I've taken it to another level with building performance as opposed to just fit and finish and making things look nice. I want them to not only look nice but perform well, and I just see you looking at your business the same way, looking at dentistry the same way.
Yeah, and I think one other thing that you alluded to is I, I think how similar we are. I have a feeling that you really listen to your clients why, like why it matters to them what you do.
That's correct.
Because I might want perfect teeth and gums and jaws and airways for my patients, but if that's not what they want, then it's not the right treatment.
Yes, and that comes through with you.
Thank you.
That comes through with you. I must say that I started with you with a high level of trust, and all you've done is grown that trust more.
Thank you. So I know you get asked this by people, but what makes you keep that appliance in your mouth for as long as you do?
Well,
You give me a hard time about it.
I do. I give you a hard time, and it's there's nothing about it that's glamorous or fun, and we're living life with the appliance in our mouth. It's difficult to speak, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just a little bit cumbersome. So why do I do it? Well, it's because without doing it, then I'm not going to advance or get anywhere. And
Mm-hmm. You're kind of on the hamster wheel again.
Right.
Of broken teeth and grinding and.
I didn't start this not to have results, and
Right.
so I'm following your instructions.
And it's
to get
temporary.
results. And it is temporary,
Yeah.
right? So we'll get to the end game, and life will be good again.
Yeah. But even better. So what I've learned about you in working with you is that the best self you bring to your work is the self you bring to the office, to each appointment. You're interested, intrigued, and a lifelong learner. You're very interested in the mechanics of what we do, as you have that bigger picture on the construction scale. But you also bring along with it a growth mindset and a culture of teammanship, which really does allow us to do the best work for you. So you actually create that energetic space to be like, you be the best dentist you can to me.
Absolutely.
And I always feel that I'm on the same side as you cheer me on to be my best self. So I do really thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey.
Thank
You
you.
got you to smile.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Tell us what you understand about the procedures. If you know, how would you describe what's happening? What are you wearing now? What's next?
Okay, so it's similar to how I describe it to people when they ask friends, when they ask what I'm doing, and they all think I'm doing it to align my teeth, and I say no, it's much deeper than that. We're first aligning my jaw, which puts my teeth kind of out of alignment, or out of the
destructive alignment.
Out of the wrong alignment, which then creates a situation where we now
have the room.
Well, it's really what I didn't understand was once my jaw was in alignment, and you explained this to me, was how does it stay there? And you said, well, once it's there, then we what do you call it? See,
the bonding.
The bonding part comes in play, and the bonding piece sounds very, very precise and technical to me. How you bond so that the teeth now are in alignment with the way the jaw is in alignment.
Because the jaw is the true north. And from this approach, we don't need to drill your teeth, you don't need Novocaine, we're not being invasive, we're truly being minimally invasive to match your biological body.
Oh, I found that really, really interesting. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how well it works.
Me too.
You know, obviously you know the results, and you know how well it works, but it's just wild to me to think it's almost like kind of a layer over my teeth to me. That's going on, you know, to change heights and alignments and make everything align. And now when I take the appliance out, I can feel that my teeth aren't in alignment.
Right.
And so it'll be interesting to feel. I assume it's going to feel like I'm in alignment. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, one thing is that sometimes people will come to me and say, I have more than one bite. So when you wear the C2O appliance and you have your jaw stabilized, you'll end up having that one bad bite. You won't have multiple bites. But we know the joint's in the right spot. So as we build, the reason this is really precise is because we're not drilling on teeth. And we're not taking away tooth structure unnecessarily, so you do have to be super precise. And I love seeing my patient's face when it's all done, because the bite and the joint, and they look good too.
Yeah, it'll be, I'm interested to see it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Any other comments before we end this video?
No, I'm in it with you, both feet in, and you and your team have been terrific.
Thank you, Jim.